Good afternoon. My name is Adrianna. I work for the Colour Me Alive Collective and I am a life and health coach and a CBT therapist. Today I am here to talk about setting goals for 2021. So when I agreed to this from my two colleagues back in September, I was feeling pretty optimistic because for some reason in my naivety I thought COVID was going to be gone by January 2021 and that it would have been a hell of a lot easier to maybe set goals. So over the last month or so, I would normally set my goals in December because I'm in much better form in December. And I have Christmas to look forward to. I'm going to meet up with friends. I've many nights out organised. So I'm in a pretty good place. So it's easier for me to set my goals. So obviously, with all that has happened, it's much more difficult to set goals. It's much more difficult to motivate ourselves. So I questioned, and sat with a good few of my clients over the last 6 weeks, and I asked them, what are your goals for 2021? And every one of them kind of looked at me as if to say, well, I don't have any. I don't know if I could possibly achieve any goals for 2021 because I'm just getting through. And I think that was really honest. And, if I even look at my life and, what I've been through in the last 10 months, I'm naturally quite a motivated person. I can get up and do things and train. I don't really need anyone to do it with me. But I definitely found it very difficult this year to be self-motivated because you're not going anywhere. You couldn't see anybody. You're just sitting in your house. So, it's harder to be motivated. So I decided that this year, maybe rather than setting goals outside of ourselves, like, oh, I want to lose some weight. I want to, get fit. I want to get a new job, whatever it might be, maybe just turn those goals inwards and maybe spend some time with yourself, trying to be kinder to yourself, showing yourself more compassion, more self-love. Because in this difficult time at the moment, most of us aren't capable of achieving. We just need to get through. So whatever getting through looks like for you, some people will be better than others, some people will be worse, some, whatever, but whatever gets you through. So for me, it's definitely going to be to show myself some more kindness, some more compassion, to maybe take my foot off the pedal a bit and give myself a break that I don't have to achieve this year. That this year is more about self-reflection. It's more about turning the torch inwards, having a look at yourself. How can you treat yourself better? How can you speak nicer to yourself? How can you help yourself get through this easier? Rather than all the time trying to, be better. So when we achieve goals, we actually elevate our self-efficacy. So every time we hit a small goal, we elevate our self-efficacy and we start to feel a bit better. But through COVID, obviously, it's been hard to follow through on goals. So everybody's self-efficacy is probably a bit lower. I know mine is, and I'm a qualified therapist. So let's just have a look at ways that we could elevate our self-efficacy. So every time you look in the mirror, that you say something really nice to yourself, that you say, you're doing your best, I really respect and appreciate you, and you're a great person. Rather than, oh my God, look at my hair, it's gone grey, or, I need to get some Botox, or, my lips are too small, whatever it might be. We're all so hard on ourselves. So maybe for the next 2 months, if we can just take a breath and really look at our attributes, really start to, show ourselves some kindness, like we would a best friend. So if you had a best friend who was going through COVID alone, would you say to her, oh, you need to be able to run 10 miles by the end of February, or, you need to lose some weight? No, you wouldn't. You'd say to her, oh my God, like, you've been trapped in your house for months. You're not allowed to see anybody. You're working from home. The kids are constantly around. You must be exhausted. So you would say to her, show yourself some kindness. Put your feet up. Have a bath. Listen to your favourite music. Write yourself a love letter. So, what I decided to do is I'm going to write myself a letter every week. And the week is going to be how I'm going to be nicer to myself for that week. And I'm going to do that every week for the next 8 weeks. So anybody who wants to get involved in this can write me their letter and we can discuss ways of overcoming those challenges. Every week I'll pick one letter and we can go through it. So I want to leave you with something today. This is a poem that was written by Derek Walcott, and it's called The Time Will Come, and it's about basically meeting yourself. So the only challenge I'm going to give myself for the next 8 weeks is I'm going to meet myself kinder, nicer, more passionately for my life, more compassionately, and with a lot more patience. Here goes. The poem by Derek Walcott, and it's about meeting yourself. You know, seeing yourself for who you are for the first time, getting to really know yourself, everything about yourself, greeting yourself every day, talking to yourself, smiling at yourself, being present in your own life. The poem is called The Time Will Come, and it's written by Derek Walcott. Here goes. The time will come when, with elation, you will greet yourself arriving at your own door, in your own mirror, and each will smile at the other's welcome and say, sit here and eat. You will love again the stranger who was yourself. Give wine, give bread, give back your heart to itself, to the stranger who has loved you all your life, whom you ignored for another, who knows you by heart. Take down the love letters from the bookshelf, the photographs, the desperate notes. Peel your own image from the mirror. Sit and feast on your life. So, over the next 8 weeks, that's what we're going to do. We're going to spend time sitting and feasting on our life and really lifting ourselves up to a place that we really feel content with ourselves without, struggle and strive, just an intrinsic, nourishment of your soul to really look after yourself over the next 8 weeks through kindness, compassion, patience and understanding. As I said before, what you would give to your best friend in a difficult, hard scenario like what we're all going through right now. I'll chat to you all next week. Take care.